to the doctor.
Very good examples. Rashi, do you have another one?
If there was someone bad to Black Beauty would still do his best, even though the driver, Nicholas Skinner, would be rude.
Very good. Krish, what about you?
So Jerry Barker showed the honor guard. So when Jerry Barker, someone asked, if you go fast, I'll pay you a lot of money. But Jerry Barker didn't want to go because Black Beauty will get hurt if he runs fast. So he doesn't care about money. He cares about his family members and the people the horses that he.
Very good. He cares about the people, not about money. So he does what's right for does what is right for himself and other people and his animals, including Black Beauty, and does not make decisions based off of what will make the most money. Really great examples, everybody. So make sure that you have some of those specific examples in mind for the test on Monday, rather than just saying, he shows honor or he shows excellence. Write something specific that happens in the story that shows parts of the honor code. Okay, let's take out our whiteboard and marker for phonogram review. And as we do so, it looked like Sai had something really good to say. I'd love for you to share, Sai.
He shows respect to others.
How so? What does he do that shows respect?
If someone needs help, if someone needs help, he goes help them.
So
like that woman.
Yep, like Dinah Brown. Yeah. So Dinah Brown was the one who needed a ride on a Sunday. And even though Jerry doesn't give rides on a Sunday, he did it that time because that was doing something good for others and treating them as you would want to be treated. And if you had an emergency, like going to your mom who was dying or very sick, then you would want somebody to do the right thing and give you a ride. Okay, let's do some phonogram review. Would you all write the phonogram N, two-letter N, used both at the beginning and end of a base word? N, two-letter N, used both at the beginning and end of a base word. Hold it up when you're done. Check that it matches mine. Let me see a few more before I hold it up, actually. These look good. Make sure that you don't write ng. This is a different phonogram, not ng. This one is N, two-letter N, used both at the beginning and end of a base word. Same letters, different order. Okay, please write next, f, two-letter F. Two-letter F, like in phone. This is in Greek words like graph and phone. And photos, good job, like in photosynthesis. Next, please write J, three-letter J, used after a single vowel, which says J, 3-letter J. Okay. And let's do one more. Sh, zh. Used at the beginning of syllables after the first one. Sh, zh. Used at the beginning of syllables after the first one. Like television. One of our derivatives for roots this week. Sh, zh. Cushion, mission, vision. Very good. Why is it vision name, Rashi?
Actually, it's a superhero name.
Oh, Rihanna's affirming that. Nice.
Yeah, and he also has a diamond on his forehead.
My name actually,
It's a Marvel superhero. The rhinestone is in his head.
Infinity
Yes.
My name actually means vision.
Oh, Drisha means vision. That's cool.
My name means sun.
You have visionary sun.
My name means sunlight and richness.
Whoa.
Miss
My
Gardner,
Miss
Gardner means no limits.
My name means eyes. My name means eyes.
Eyes, like eyeballs?
Miss Gardner,
Me and Nethra go together because I'm vision and hers is eyes.
Yes, you do go
Eyes.
together. And Rashi and Saisnav go together. Sun and sunlight.
My name
Yes,
means
Darshika?
intelligent and supreme, and my sister name means pupil of the eye.
That's very fitting. Really?
what is-
Just the pupil of the eye? What is it?
What?
What's her name?
It's
What's her
Nainika
name?
And Nainika, and whenever I search it, it means she's the pupil of the eye.
Or you could make it a little bit better by saying the apple of the eye, because the phrase "she's the apple of his eye," for example, means the one that is loved the most. Maybe we could change it to that a little bit. She's the apple of the eye.
my brother's name means no limits.
What's his name again?
Ani.
Ani.
That's his nickname, which is way easier than his full name. Cause
Aniru, is that the full name?
My brother's name means boy.
oh yeah.
I know his brother's full name.
Pronounce it wrong, but that's right.
It's Anirudh.
Some people out here.
I just brother's.
That's true.
Wait, my sister's name's Dia, and her name means light.
And did you know me and Krish actually sometimes on days we actually send each other challenges on chess.com.
My sister's name
30-minute games.
Okay,
we
boys
send
and
it.
girls, I'm sorry. We're going to have to keep
And her
ourselves
name
on
means
mute and get back to some
I too.
spelling review now. Okay. I love hearing about your names and the meaning of it, though. I think that's so special. A lot of American names people don't choose because of the meaning, but that's really special. Okay. For the first word to review, let's write distinguish. This is one of the a little bit trickier ones that's on the test today. Distinguish. is the way we think to spell this one. Distinguish. You won't have to mark on the test today, so you could just write the word if you'd like to, even for review right now. Distinguish. Check that your spelling matches mine. Oh, Devansh, I just realized yours has a turkey on it. Is that right?
Actually,
Nice job, Arima.
Actually, I thought it was Hat Day, but you said it was Crazy Hat Day, so I just had that turkey from Thanksgiving, so I just put it on my hat.
You just made it a crazy hat. I see. Distinguish. Distinguish. Next, please write colonial. 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 Hold it up when you're done. We need the al suffix at the end of this one, which turns it into an adjective. So it's the suffix al, colonial. Next, please write the word assure. Assure. Like, I assure you. I assure you that it is Crazy Hat Day, or I assure you that your name is beautiful. Make someone sure. Assure. Check that your spelling matches mine. It should be the double S there. Next, please write stomach. Stomach. Yes, Tricia?
In the mastery test, if you put the syllable breaks in the wrong spot, does it count as wrong?
No. And it doesn't count as wrong even on a quiz. You won't ever get marked off for the syllable breaks or the markings. Stomach. I see Arjun talking up a storm over there. I don't know what he's talking about. I think, were you saying that in second grade you were counted off? Next, please write straight, like a straight line. Devansh, what's going on over there? It's funny to see you guys responding even when I can't hear you. Straight. Whoa, Krish, lots going on over there too. It's going like, that's kind of what it looks like when you guys do that.
No, I was doing like this. It was like this. Straight.
Straight.
Remember that G?
Oh, nice, nice. Straight. Nice job. Straight. Let's try one more time, Krish. Could you do it first, Krish? Oh, I can't hear him. Okay.
Should I do it? Strength.
That's good. Okay. Time for our mastery test now. Let's put our whiteboards away. And we have 37 words on the test today. It's a pretty long list. So we'll make sure we break it up into 2 parts, give you some time to stretch and move around. What about the halfway mark? Who thinks they can master every word on the test today?
I've mastered every single test I've taken.
Taken? Good job. Arjun, 100% on every test? Who thinks they've mastered every word on our list? Arima, you've mastered everyone? Rihanna? Good job. Chris, you're the master of all these words? We shall see who is the real master of these spelling words.
What if everybody gets 100?
There might be multiple masters. That's true. There can be lots of masters. Arima thinks he's the ultimate master, though. We shall see. Okay. Number your page 237, please. And let's get ready for our quiz. A test, not quiz, test. It's a mastery test. Yes, Sai?
Can we have a contest at the can you tell us whoever gets 100 tomorrow?
After I grade them, I
Yeah.
could let the people know who get 100. Yep.
Next week.
We can't.
Yeah, it would have to be next
them
week.
tomorrow because we'll not know what will we get because tomorrow's weekend.
True.
Miss Gardner,
But I see things
I'm not going
graded
to do
after
class
the
with you
weekend.
guys tomorrow, and I don't expect that you would want to.
You can
Miss
grade us on Monday.
Miss Gardner.
Yes, Devansh?
So whenever we're numbering the page, should we like skip a line before we write the next number?
Yep, we always skip lines.
Okay.
And you can write 3 columns if 3 words will fit on a single line. If you'd like it to do it that way to try to get all of them on one page. But I definitely want you to skip lines. Okay, and just give me a thumbs up when you are ready for the test. And once most people have numbered their page, we'll get started. Arima's ready. Arima's got his game face on. He's ready to master.
I will start with
Master some words. Okay. Let's get started. If you have not quite numbered your page, you can finish the rest later. Okay. Number 1 is severe. Like, I had a severe fright. Severe.
Do we have to mark?
Devonch, I've answered this question. Do you know the answer?
It's a mastery test.
You don't have to.
Keep yourselves on mute, boys and girls. Okay, next, number 2, 90. Like, I only got a 90% on my test. 90. Next up, number 3, slippery. Slippery. Like, oh no, the kitchen floor is slippery. After mopping, slippery. Number 4 is sneeze. Achoo. Number 4, sneeze. Word 5 is a homophone. Listen to it in a sentence. The pirate was stationary on the shore. Stationary. The pirate stands still. He's stationary. Number 6, the other stationary, which is like colored pens and paper, notes, etc. Next is number 7, stomach. 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 Next, number 8 is straight. It rhymes. Number 8 is straight. Number 8 is straight. Number 9 is succeed. 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 Let's hold off on questions until the end, please. Number 9. Oh, that was number 9. Succeed. Number 10, telegram. 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 Number 11, whistle. Whistle. Number 12, whistling. Whistling. Number 13, wholesome. Wholesome. Number 14, wreath, like a Christmas wreath. Rashi, is it important to say now or can it wait until the end?
Well, actually, so I lost connection, so I don't know. So are we on the mastery test?
Yes, and we just did number 14. I'll say them through from the beginning a little later.
Okay.
So anything that you're missing,
Recorded it, so you can send it to her, right?
that too, but I'm also going to just say them from the beginning, but that's a good point. Okay, we should have number 14, wreath. Thumbs up if you are on number 14. Ready for number 15. Okay, number 15 is wrestle. Like, you better not wrestle with your brother.
Miss Gardner, I keep losing connection.
I'm sorry about that, Devansh. I'll say them from the beginning, but not until after we're done with the test. Number 16 is mean. What did you mean? Or what does this word mean? Number 17 is the past tense, meant. 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 Number 18 is early. 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 Number 19, earlier. She wakes up earlier than her parents. Earlier. And number 20, earliest. Who wakes up earliest? Faisna? Ahna? Rihanna is one of the first ones in the class to do assignments. I can tell that.
Second.
Arjun might be in second place. Yep. They're both really early to start their assignments. Okay, we should have 20 words so far. Time for a little break. Stretch. Move around. Take your eyes off the computer. Do paper.
Can we just see our words if they're correct or not?
Absolutely, Saisanov. Take a look at those words. Make sure you are the master of them. Say words, I will master you.
Can you say them from the beginning now?
I'll do it at the end of the test, Devansh. Nice little stretch break. Who feels ready for the second half of the test? Uh-oh. Okay, Arima, are you there? Let's wait for Arima to get back. And as we wait, let's say our crocodile poem. Does anybody want to do it for the class?
I
Who thinks
memorized
they
it.
know it? Saisanov, you memorized it. Way to go. Okay, well, here's Arima now, but Saisanov, how about you say the poem?
I memorized it too. The Crocodile by Lewis Carroll. How doth the little crocodile improve his shining tail? Pour the water of the Nile on every golden scale. How neatly he seems to grin.
Cheerfully.
How cheerfully he seems to grin. How neatly he spreads his claws and welcome little fishies in with gently smiling jaws. The Crocodile by Lewis Carroll.
Nicely done, Saisanov. Okay, we will hopefully have time for somebody else to do it again later in class. But let's get back to our test now. Okay, good writing position. Let's continue with number 21, consider. Please write consider. Consider.
What was the word?
Consider. Like, would you consider the feelings of other people? It's good to consider other people's feelings. And number 22, you've got it, Drisha, is consideration. Take into consideration how your little sister would feel if you left her out of the game. Take it into consideration. You'd feel sad. Consideration. Number 23, distinguish. Distinguish. You all look very distinguished today with your hats, fancy hats. Set apart and different. Distinguish. Number 24 is colony. Colony. Number 25 is the plural, colonies. Like 13 colonies. Number 26 is colonial, turning it into an adjective, colonial. Number 27 is colonize. Colonize. Turning it into a verb, which means to make a colony. Colonize. Next. Number 28 is sure. Are you sure about that? Sure. Or are you coming to the Christmas parade? Sure. Sure. Number 29, assure. I assure you that Christmas is right around the corner. Assure. I assure you that Black Beauty has a lovely home at the end of his life. Assure. Number 30, relief. Phew, that was a relief that Black Beauty had a nice home at the end of his life. That was a relief to me.
He died
Nope.
at 14?
14 was the last chapter, but he was probably going to keep living until he was about 20 or so, is what they said in the book. Pretty old for a horse.
That's old for a horse?
Then does he die?
Probably. I'm sure he didn't live forever. But yeah, maybe he died at like 20. Unless he is a magical eternal horse.
Is Black Beauty or
He will
is
always
Black
live
Beauty
on in our
the
hearts. though.
character actual horse in life?
It's a fictional.
He can live
it is.
forever. Then he can live forever if he wants to or not.
Okay, let's put ourselves back on mute. But Black Beauty is a
Gardner, you
fictional
just said
character, but there
Felonwood.
are horses that look so much like him. Okay, we should be on number 31. Who's ready for word 31? 31 is raise, as in raise your hand, please. Raise. Number 32, retire. 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 Number 33, divide. Divide. Like, let's divide and conquer. Number 34, occupy. Occupy.
Was divide the last word?
Yes.
What number was divide?
Number
33.
Wait, what's the word for?
Okay, we've got
34?
it. Boys and girls, that's about 3 or 4 people who all have been just unmuting themselves. That's like calling out in class. We don't call out. I will go over all of them at the end. Please just be patient. We should be on number 35, which is probable. Probable. And number 36, probably. Number 37, foreign.
What was 37?
Foreign. But sweetheart, you've got to keep yourself on mute. We have to raise hands before we're called upon. Okay. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to say them from the very beginning. So keep your hands down because I'm going to say them from the very beginning. Number 1 is severe. Number 2, 90. Number 3, slippery. Number 4, sneeze. Number 5, stationary, like to be very still, stationary. Number 6, stationary, like paper and notepads. Number 7, stomach. Number 8, straight. Number 9, succeed. Number 10, telegram. Number 11, whistle. Number 12, whistling. Number 13, wholesome. Number 14, wreath. Number 15, wrestle. I like Nethra's acting for all these. I can't see many cameras, but I do see hers, and hers is a fun one to watch. Number 16, mean. Number 17, mint. Number 18, early. Number 19, earlier. Number 20, earliest. Number 21, consider. Number 22, consideration. Number 23, distinguish. Number 24, colony. 25, colonies, plural. Number 26, colonial. 27, colonize. 28, sure. 29, assure. 30, relief. 31, raise.
Miss Gardner, what's
30.
30 again?
Okay,
You
bud, you
froze.
can't unmute yourself. We have to wait until the end. 32, retire. 33, divide. 34, occupy. 35, probable. 36, probably. 37, foreign. Okay, now if we have any of them that you need repeated again, write the number in the chat. I'll turn the chat feature back on for this. So if you still need an extra one, now is your time. Okay, 21, Saisanov, is consider. 30, Drisha, is relief. Any more? Devansh, once again, I said write it in the chat, whatever numbers are missing. Devansh, would you please write it in the chat? Okay, and everybody else, let's take out well-ordered language workbooks. Yes, Devansh, that's okay. Rashi, why so many? Okay, 4 is sneeze. 5 is stationary, like still. 7 is stomach. 8 is straight. 9, succeed. 10, telegram. So that's supposed to be 3 or 13. 3 is slippery. 13 is wholesome. And 14 is wreath. Are you all good now, Rashi? Caught up? Oh, thank you, Ahana. That's right. Rashi got disconnected. Was that too fast, Rashi? Do you want me to say those again more slowly? Okay. So 4, Rashi, is sneeze.
Yeah.
5 is stationary, like to be still. 7 is stomach. 8 is straight. 9 is succeed. 10 is telegram. 13 is wholesome. And 14 is wreath. Okay. Are we all good now, Rashi? Or do you need any more? Okay. Sorry about that. I forgot that you were disconnected. So is everybody caught up? Okay.
No.
Make sure you put this in a safe spot so that you are able to send the picture to Bright Thinker later to upload it.
I forgot to do 14. What was 14?
Wreath, like a Christmas wreath.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And boys and girls, please write the date at the top of your page too, because there have been a few times when people have lost their paper. And when you try to find it again, you don't know which one to send because you don't have the date at the top. So write December 4th, 12/4/20. Okay. Let's now take out our well-ordered language. We are going to just briefly go over the new chapter that we're starting in well-ordered language. We don't have a new part of speech, but we are going to finally get to a different sentence. Do you all remember the types of sentences song? Drisha, can you sing it for us? A sentence is...
A sentence is a group of words expressing a complete thought. There are 4 kinds of sentences. Declarative sentence makes a statement. Interrogative sentence asks a question. Imperative sentence gives a command. An exclamatory sentence expresses strong feelings. A sentence is a group of words expressing a complete thought. There are 4 kinds of sentences.
Very nice, Drisha. So we have been focusing completely on declarative sentences for the last semester. So we know a declarative sentence makes a statement. Today we're going to look at interrogative sentence. Now, interrogative sentence do what? Don't know about those interrogative sentences. They do what, Saisanov?
Asks a question.
Asks a question. Could somebody give me an interrogative sentence? Who could give me an interrogative sentence, a question sentence? Darshika?
You said one.
Who could give me an interrogative sentence?
Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Excellent. A lot of the question words,
How are you doing?
like how,
Why?
why. Exactly. Arima, could you give us another interrogative sentence? Like the one I just gave, I guess is a question sentence.
I don't know. I mean, no, wait.
Are you trying to
Can you
answer
tell me a
as a
sentence?
question? Can you tell me a sentence? Oh, I like it, Arima. Okay, say it again.
Can you tell me a sentence?
Very good. You answered my question with a question. Can you tell me a sentence? And that is an excellent example, Arima, of what we're going to be doing today, which is interrogative sentences that start with a helping verb. Arjun, please stay focused on interrogative sentences. Was that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Will you come to the Christmas parade tomorrow? Very nice. Will you come to the Christmas parade? Actually, that's a great idea. Everyone in the chat, write an interrogative sentence like Arjun's. And then we're going to go over page 187 in your well-ordered language workbook. Krish, let's turn it into, do you know what to write?
Okay.
Adarsha, are you asking me how old I am? How old are you? And Ahana, yes, I plan to be at the parade tomorrow. Nice questions. Do you like mushrooms? Good plan. I don't care for mushrooms either, actually. I mean, they're not terrible, but I don't like them really. What is an interrogative sentence? Good question, Shatish. Okay, I'm going to turn the chat off. We've got some good sentences here, interrogative sentences like, what is an interrogative sentence? Or, do you like mushrooms? How old are you? Are we doing page 187? That is the question. Can I borrow that tool? That's a good one, Rashi. Okay, page 187 in your well-ordered language workbook. We're going to take a look at sentences that ask a question. They're interrogative. Okay, so in, actually, I'll have somebody read the first two paragraphs. Arjun, would you read these for us?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Up until the sentence.
Interrogative sentences, subject pronouns, and helping verbs. Can you tell me when a dog is happy, angry, or guilty? If he is wagging his tail, he's in a happy-go-lucky mood. It is almost as if he's asking you, "Will you play with me?" If he is showing you his teeth and snarling, step back.
If his ears are down and his tail is between his legs, he is probably guilty of eating the cake your mom was saving for after dinner. Words and sentences are a little bit like these signs that we see in the behavior of a dog. If a dog greets you with a wagging tail, you know he's asking to play. If a sentence greets you with a helping verb, it is a sign that a question is being asked. The first sign in the sentence predicts what is coming next. Consider the sentence. Did he eat the cake?
Excellent, Arjun. I'll have you stop there. So think of our root from yesterday, or I guess it's been maybe 2 days. Evidence. Evidence is figuring out something based off of what you see. We see in this sentence that the sentence starts with a helping verb, did. That tells us that it's going to be a question. Also, flipping it, when you see a question mark at the end of a sentence, most of the time, the first word in that sentence is a helping verb. It's quite unusual because we sometimes have a word between the helping verb and predicate verb in the past, but usually it's an adverb. This time around, there's a subject breaking up our predicate. It's in the middle of the helping verb and the predicate verb. Did he eat the cake? Did is one of our helping verbs. Eat is the predicate verb, and he breaks it up right in the middle. It says, do you see how it starts with the helping verb did? Notice how the pronoun he sits in between did and eat. The word he separates did and eat, which we would normally see together as did eat. Be alert. Read the signs, it says. If a helping verb starts the sentence, means there's a question coming. In this chapter, you'll learn how to make sentences that ask questions. We will make these interrogative sentences using helping verbs and subject pronouns. Okay. So, here's another example on page 128. 88. Did you hear that, John? Let's analyze this one. What is the first word in that sentence? Rihanna?
Will.
We're right here. Did you hear that, John, on page 188?
Sentence.
Did you hear that, John, at the top of the page?
Did.
Excellent. Did is what part of speech?
Helping verb.
It's a helping verb. As soon as you see the question mark in the end, you basically can automatically say that the first word is a helping verb. What is you in the sentence? Rihanna?
Subject.
Subject, very good. And then here?
Predicate verb.
Excellent. Same pattern. Helping verb, subject, predicate verb. Adarsh, could you do the same thing for the next one? Do you like a mother's love, Nibs? Which is a weird sentence. I don't know. It's from this poem. And, it's actually from Peter Pan. Never mind. So it's just a sentence in Peter Pan, which actually you read last year, didn't you?
Page is it?
Okay.
Devansh, you are not allowed to unmute yourself like that. That's interrupting. Page 188. We're just flipping over to the next page, okay? Adarsh, what's the first word in the sentence?
Do is a helping verb.
Excellent.
You is a subject.
Good.
Like is predicate verb.
Excellent. And we'll stop there. And it says the verb phrase is do like. It's divided by the subject pronoun you. Do you like? But do like is the predicate phrase that we would say all together. So on page 190, flip over there, please. It says, will you tell stories? So just like the others, there's that pattern of helping verb, subject, and predicate verb. The way we analyze it, though, is that we would still find the subject first, and then we find these verbs, and we say them together, even though it's broken up with the subject you. Arima, would you share the analysis for this sentence, which is really not going to be any different? It's just a little unusual that we say the subject, the middle word, before we say the verbs. And we're also going to say that it's an interrogative sentence because it asks a question rather than it being a declarative sentence.
Okay. 1 second. Yeah. Will you tell stories? This is an interrogative sentence because it asks a question. Wait, should I like analyze it or like say the parts of speech?
You're doing it exactly right. You can say just the part that you're supposed to say in quotation marks.
Okay. You is the subject because it is what the sentence is about. Tell is the predicate verb because it tells what you is doing.
Could you read?
Will is a helping verb because
Could you read the exact words for part D? This sentence tells us.
Oh yeah. This sentence tells us that you will tell. So will tell is the predicate because it is what the sentence tells us about you.
Very good. We can stop there,
it shows
Rima.
action. There's no.
Thank you, Rima. I wanted mainly to get into that pattern of identifying the subject. This sentence is about you. And then this sentence tells us that you will tell. That's how we would say it. Because even though it's a question sentence, we still say the subject followed by our verbs when we analyze. Would you all try saying that with me? This sentence tells us that you will tell. Let's try that again. This sentence tells us that you will tell. One more time. Make sure that it's showing. This sentence tells us that you will tell. So will tell is the predicate. Can you say that part? So will tell is the predicate because it is what the sentence tells us about you. Okay? So we're analyzing it in the same way as if it says, you will tell stories. The words we're saying are the same. It's just in a different order, but we still find the subject first before the predicate. Does that make sense, boys and girls? Okay. But nothing really new. It just happens to be a different order. We have the helping verb and the subject between the helping verb and the predicate verb. Now, since we've got a bunch of helping verbs in this interrogative sentence unit, we want to really spend some time reviewing helping verbs from our jingle. So who thinks they remember the helping verb song and would like to sing it for us? It's the one that starts out, a verb is a part of speech. Devon, do you want to sing it for us?
Okay. A verb is a part of speech. A verb is a part of speech. A verb shows action or a state of being. A verb shows action or a state of being. A verb is a part of speech. A verb is a part of speech. A verb shows action or a state of being. A verb shows action or a state of being. A helping verb helps another verb to express its meaning. A helping verb stands near the verb. It is called an auxiliary. Am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been, has, have, had, do, does, did, may, might, must, should, could, would, shall, will, and can. A helping verb stands near the verb and is called an auxiliary. A helping verb stands near the verb. It is called an auxiliary.
Very good, Devansh. So we want to make sure we are really reviewing that and able to very quickly identify helping verbs when we see them. Kshitij, can you remember all of the helping verbs? Let me take it off of the document camera. Can you list out all of the helping verbs?
Yeah, but before I do that, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
You said these sentences start with a helping verb.
Most of the time. Mhm.
Oh, because my sentence when I said it, what is not a helping verb?
Yeah, there are certain question words like who and what, when, where. Those ones are not helping verbs. You're correct.
Okay, so I have to say the helping verbs?
Yes, starting with am.
Oh, am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been, have, has, had, do, does, did, may, might, must, should, could, would, shall, will, and can't. A helping verb.
Good job.
It's
Ahana, could you try it for us as well? Do you remember all 23?
I'll try.
Starting with am.
Is, are, was, were, being, been, and
Be, being, been.
has, had, do, does, did, may, might, should, would, could, shall, will, and can. May, must as well. Must.
Yes, you're right. I was about to say must was the only one you forgot, but you already figured it out. Great job, Ahana.
Thanks.
Cheer up, Ahana. What's going on? It's a Friday. You should be happy. Okay, boys and girls, let's now put our well-ordered language workbooks away. This is actually the last chapter of your well-ordered language part 1 workbook, or specifically level 1A. Pretty soon, we're going to start our second workbook. Do you remember at the beginning of the year that you got 2 workbooks for well-ordered language and 2 for math? We're on our last chapter, and then you're going to start with level 1B in well-ordered language. That's right, Arjun, you got it right there in front of you. And we're also almost at the end of our math workbook, so we'll start that after Christmas break. That new one. Adarsh?
There's a song and at the end.
The fable one?
Yeah. Why didn't we do that?
That's a great question. We'll learn it next week. It doesn't go with any specific part of speech. It's just about what a fable is. So we'll learn it next week.
Okay.
It's the only one.
How does the tune go?
What's the, like the
How does
tune?
the tune go? We can go get a head start, right?
If you'd like to, yeah, we could. A fable. And you all say fable.
Oh.
Is a moral tale, a fable. Fable is not a fairy tale. A fable is short, and it stops. Direct and clear. Animals are characters, sneaky or sincere. Teaching lessons, not to be deceived. Fables warn us not to be naive. I'm pretty sure that was the tune, or it's at least very close to that. A fable, fable. It's going to be stuck in my head now. That's a cute one. So we'll look over that again next week. Okay. Speaking of that, has anybody heard from their parents if they are going to be coming to the school building next semester as part of an in-person class? Or are you going to be staying virtual?
I'm coming.
Saisanov? You're coming to school? Really? Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I haven't heard that from your parents. You're going to be in person next semester? Oh, okay. So I guess you're the only one in the class. Saisanov, you're leaving us.
He's not
So
leaving.
you'll be in Miss Cristiano or Mrs. Dameron's class?
I'm going to go to
So I might not. I just need to talk to my parents a little. I might still be in the Google Meet or something.
I'm
okay.
staying virtual.
You're staying virtual. Sai, were you going to say something?
Virtual.
fourth grade. I'm going to go to school.
Virtual.
Virtual.
I'm checking out.
Fourth grade, you're going where?
Virtual.
I think I'm going to go to school at fourth grade.
Fourth grade. Okay.
Yeah, school, fourth grade.
Yeah, I hope all of you will be back by fourth grade.
Because I think the cause of corona, because it's the March month and
The vaccine is in UK.
They'll have a vaccine for it by then, and even if it's still dangerous, it would have gone down by then. And then they should have been.
If you need them, go to UK.
Okay.
because you-
Well, I was just curious. I have no idea, and that's definitely a good conversation topic for your parents on when they would be comfortable with you coming back. It does depend on the vaccine completely, and even when there's a vaccine available, some of your parents may not want you to take it for the first round, which makes sense.
The vaccine is in UK right now.
I didn't know that, but I do know they were developing things before many other countries, so that makes
Next
sense.
week, it will be all over UK, United Kingdom.
Interesting. You are very in the know, Shatish.
Well,
Do your parents tell you about that, or do you watch the
No.
news?
my mom wanted to know the news, so I just turned it on, and that's what it was.
Nice.
When is it coming
India
here?
was leading?
India was leading once for making the vaccine.
Nice. I would not be surprised.
Miss
It's a
Ghana,
country filled with a lot of people who are intelligent and able to have great advancement. So,
Miss Ghana,
okay, boys and girls, let's open up your your math workbooks, and we're going to do pages 119 to 120 together. And I've got a little, boys and girls, I'm sorry, we've had a lot of interruptions today. You cannot unmute yourself. I like to have chances to talk about things other than just what we're learning about, but we can't unmute without permission. Okay, please turn to page 119. We're going to be doing pages 119 to 120 today. Putting into practice the same concept that we were doing yesterday, where we take a basic multiplication fact that we know and mentally able to solve for the multiples of 10 or 100. Okay, so let's start with page 119, which is just a little warm up with questions about finding a similar multiplication problem using commutative property. Okay, Saisanov, would you unmute yourself and tell us this first one?
Find 3 times 7.
Yeah, go ahead.
Find 3 times 7. 3 times 9. 3 times 9 is the same as 9 times 3. So 3 times 9 equals 27.
Nice. 3 times 9 is the same as 9 times 3. Both of them equal 27. If you're not sure of that one, you might think of it as 10 groups of 3, 30, minus 1 group of 3. Okay. Darshika, would you tell us the second one, number 2?
5 times 7 is same as 7 times 5. So 5 times 7 is 35 and 7 times 5 is 35.
Excellent. They're both 35. Okay. 9 times 8 is 9 groups of 8. You could think of it as 10 groups of 8 minus 1 group of 8. Or whatever other strategy works for you. Some of you might do the finger trick for 9s. Kshitij, what's the answer to 9 times 8 or 8 times 9?
The answer will be 72.
What did you say?
The answer will be 72.
Excellent, 72. Okay, next we've got some questions like this where we are going to solve for a basic math fact like 3 times 5, and then we add a 0 to the end to solve for example, 3 times 5 tens, it's 15 tens, or 150. So once you solve for 3 times 5, you just add a 0 to the end of it. But if there are 2 zeros, like 3 times 500, that is 15 hundreds, or 1500. We put the comma right there. 1,500. Remember that our comma goes after 3 digits. So it would be 1,500. Okay, who can do the next one for us? Let's have Krish do number 5.
Okay, so now we got 7 times 40. 7 times 4 equals to 28. So 28 tens, add a 0 equals to 280. The answer is 280.
Excellent. 48 is the answer to 8 times 6. So it's 48 tens, or 480. We add 1 0
Miss
since there's
Garner,
1 0.
it's not 7, Miss Garner, it's not 7, it's 5. I told it for 5. You said me to do 5, right? Miss Garner?
I think, oh, did you say 280? I thought you were doing this one. Sorry.
No, you told me to do 5.
Yep, you're correct. I think I was just hearing the 8 part and I went down to this one. You're correct. Okay, over here for number 6. Drisha, could you tell us the answer and how you got to the answer? I'll have Nethra instead help out. I'll have Drishya for another one. Nethra, could you tell us 7 times 400 what the answer is and how you get to it? I think we're having some internet connection issues.
Gardener?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I couldn't hear you for.
Excuse me. Okay, Nethra, can you hear me? Did you hear my sneeze, Ahana? You can't hear me talk, but you can hear me sneeze. Okay, good to know. Nethra, could you help with this one? 7 times 400. Oh, I don't know what's going on with the connection. Okay, Drishya, I'll have you help out with this one since you're back now. Okay, I'm going to leave and come right back because maybe it's a connection on my side that's the problem.
No, it isn't. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Me too.
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Oh, it's saying they're not unmuted for me.
Me too. I can also hear you, Miss Gardner.
I can't.
I can also hear you.
Okay, boys and girls, thank you very much for letting me know. Put yourselves on mute and let me have Rashi try out this next one then. Number 6.
Number 6. Okay.
Yes.
So 7 by 4 is 28. And so it's gonna be 280.
Well, we need to add 2 zeros.
Oh yeah. So it's
Since
gonna
there's
be
2 zeros here.
800.
Excellent. 2,800. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to have you do the next ones on your own, and then I'll call on people to share answers, okay? Do numbers 7 all the way down to 13 on your own, and then we'll go over the answers. Please click raise hand as soon as you're done with 7 all the way down to 14. Okay, looks like we're waiting for maybe just Tricia, and hers might be a connection issue. So let's start going over answers. Sai, could you tell us the answers to 7 and 8? Oh, okay. I think you accidentally left. I'll have somebody else do the next one then. Krish, 7 and 8? Oh, actually, I had you for a different one. Darshika?
A 7 and 8, Miss Gardner.
Yes, please.
So 8 times 60. So 8 times 6 is 48. So 8 times 60 is 480.
Perfect. And then the other one?
8 times 600 is equal to 8 times 6 is 48. And 8 times 600 is 4,800.
4,800. Excellent. Okay, Sai, numbers 9 and 10, please. We're having some connection issues. Sai, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Could you tell me the answers to 9 and 10?
9 times 20 equals 180. And 9 times 200 equals 1,800.
Nice. 180 and 1,800. Next, Adarsh, tell me please 11 and 12.
Two times 70 equals 140. And 2 times 700. 1,400.
Nice. 1,400. Okay. Finally, who have I not heard from? Let me get back to Nethra and see if I can hear from her. Nethra, can you unmute? Still having a hard time with Nethra's. Okay, let me go over to Rihanna.
What's the background noise?
I think it's Nethra's. I'm a little confused by what's happening.
It's Adarsh. It's
Nethra,
Adarsh.
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead, Rihanna.
Which problem?
Numbers 13 and 14.
Number 13 is
At the very bottom of the page, Rihanna. Rihanna, do you have your book out?
yeah.
Okay. Number 13 on page 120.
Oh, I was actually 2 pages ahead. 240 is number 13 and number 14 is 2,400.
Excellent. 240 and 2,400. Very good. Okay. How does everybody feel about multiplying that way, adding 1 0 or 2 zeros, depending on if it is at adding 1 extra 0 or 2 extra zeros to those problems. Let's actually add one more to the bottom of that page. One more that can be a little bit tricky is something like 4 times 50. Okay, can you all write down 4 times 50? And Ahana, I'll have you help out with that one. Now, what is 4 times 5? That's the first problem that we need to, or that's the first step of solving this problem.
Um, 4 times 5 is 20, and so then you do 4 times 0, which will be 0, so it's 200.
Very good. Yeah. So it's going to be 200. And you explained that really well, that we would be multiplying that by 0 as well. Just keep in mind for this one that our answer has 2 zeros. So it gets into the hundreds place, even though there's only 1 0 here. Okay. So, but you still need to write down 20 as the answer and then add on an extra 0, since it's technically 20 zeros. 4 times 50 is 4 times 5 tens. And so the answer is 20 tens. I think I said 20 zeros. I didn't mean to say that. 20 tens is the answer. So, okay, now it is time for us to play a little review game. So I've got a Kahoot game for you to play that reviews some basic multiplication facts and this concept. And I've got an extra challenge problem at the end that is this same concept, but to the thousands place. Think you can handle that? Oops. Who thinks they can handle getting into the thousands place with mental multiplication? Okay, I've got a Kahoot game for you. So go to the link, www.kahoot.it. And I'll give you the pin in just a moment.
Pin?
Wait a moment, Saisanov. It's still loading, so just wait a moment. Okay, it's 443-4356. And please just enter your name for the nickname so we can easily tell who's who. 443-4356. Please write just your name. Thank you, Arjun.
Will you present your screen?
I will in a minute. I just need everybody to log in first. Who's Kush? Shatij? Okay.
My real name doesn't work, so I had to write my nickname.
Your real, oh, is it like they think it's misspelled? Is that the problem?
Well, no, I don't know what happened. I don't know. All the times I try to join with Kshitij, it doesn't show up on the screen, so I have to use my
Weird.
nickname.
Okay. I'm glad it's working for Kush now. Okay, so we've got 8 people in, still waiting for a few more to join. Adarsh, are you going to join us? Come on, Adarsh. Rihanna, in the future, please use your real name so we can easily tell it's you. even
But
though I
everyone-
was able to tell who it was.
But everyone knows that I'm the Valkyrie.
Well, you
Everyone-
changed up your name, though.
What?
You changed it up, though.
Well, technically, it's Alexia.
But it's a superhero every single time.
It is
know.
always a superhero.
Okay, Valkyrie was in.
So it's pretty obvious it's Rihanna.
Exactly.
Okay, who are we missing? We're missing one person.
Is
think it's a
Valkyrie a super villain?
Aremian Empire. That's a cute name. I like that
Is
one.
that a remake?
Yeah, obviously. Like, I'm
Yes,
not a Rima is actually a Rima.
Come on,
I'm
Adarsh.
not a re-
Adarsh, please join us. I want you to play.
I'm not Nethra is
How do
actually
you not know
Nethra.
I'm an emperor?
Come on, Adarsh,
Exactly.
we're waiting on you.
Hi, Nethra. Who's not Nethra? I don't know who you are if you're not Nethra, though.
Yeah, it's you, Nethra. We know that.
Obviously, why would she say I'm not Nethra if she was Nethra? Literally, she could have said I'm not Rashi.
Yeah.
Who was I'm not a Because I even said
Nethra.
I know, it's a
It's
mystery. We'll never know.
We will know because it's Nethra.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Okay, boys and girls. We're waiting on Adarsh only. Adarsh, are you about to join?
I think Hay is a Darsh.
Hey, is me, of course.
Okay, okay. Now we're ready. Now everybody's in. Okay, I'm going to say the answers, but you can also just flip back and forth between the screens. Okay, here we go. Three, two, one, go. 3 times 7. Quick in answering. Is it 32, 30, 24, or 21? For some of these, I expect almost everybody to get it right, so it's all about who's the fastest. Excellent. All 14 of you got 21 as the correct answer. Let's see who is the fastest. Arjun. Good job, Arjun.
Can I help you? No, it's okay, a little bit. You can help if
4
you want.
times 8. Is it 24, 48, 32, 42?
Okay, look at the questions.
Just one more answer to come in.
You do it. Genius machine, I forgot.
Excellent. 10 of you got it right.
Correct?
The answer is 32.
Click on it, so that's why I said that.
Who's unmuted?
Is it 42?
Darsh, I'm going to put you on mute, but okay. Arjun still the fastest so far. Rihanna's still in second. 6 times 7 is 42, 36, 48, or 56. Waiting on one more to answer. Correct, 42. 2 people wrote 48. That's very close. That one is 6 times 8. Arjun, you're not allowed to unmute yourself. Yes, ma'am? Okay, so 42 is the correct answer to that one. Oh, you're right. Lost the lead. Darshika's in the lead now. Valkyrie still in second. Next question, 7 times 8. 64, 56, 48, 90. 64, 56, 48, or 90. What's the answer to 7 times 8? 56 is the correct answer. Next question. 8 times 8 equals 48, 60, 64, or 72. 8 times 8. The correct answer is 64. 8 times 8 is 64. Next question. 9 times 6. What does 9 times 6 equal? 54, 63, 72, or 48? Excellent. You guys are fast with that one. 54 is correct. Still same people in the top. Ahana's coming up a little closer. Krish is in third place. 6 times 4 equals, is it 30, 32, 24, or 36? 6 times 4. Waiting for one more. Excellent. Everybody got that one right. 24 is the correct answer. Darshika's still in top place. 4 times 80. Now use what you know of 4 times 8 and then add a 0. Is it 300, 320, 32, or 280? Excellent. 11 of you got it right. Several people said 280. So for that one, you would have just thought of it as 4 times 70 because 4 times 7 is 28. Okay, so 320 is correct. Good job. Next, 2 times 60. Think of first 2 times 6, then add a 0. Is it 100, 1,200, 12, or 120? Ooh. 2 times 60. 120. Great job. Next question. 7 times 7. Oh, I forgot. This is the one that's a mistake. Think of it as 7 times 70. 7 times 70. I mistyped it. Is it 49, 42, 490, or 420? I meant to put 7 times 70.
I was so.
You could edit and fix it.
Oh, no. I can fix it, but I just didn't have time. Excellent job. Those of you who chose 490, it's the correct answer to 7 times 70. Okay. The last one is a challenge one, but I think a lot of you can get it still. 3 times 4,000. 3 times 4,000. Is it 1,200, 120, 12,000, or 120,000? Excellent job. 7 of you got it right. If you chose 120,000, then you just had 1 too many zeros. Let's see who's on the podium. Third place, Master Krish. Great job, Krish. Second place goes to Rihanna. First place is Darshika. Great job. Fourth and fifth place down there were Shatij, and who was the fifth place?
Ahana.
Ahana, good job.
Well, if you've never noticed, it's spelled Kahoot, the victors.
What do you mean?
The second place spelled Ska,
K-A.
Then-
And then the first place
then
is
the first place, Ku, and the.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, well, great job, Darshika in top place, and everybody else for your correct answers on that one. Darshika, you want to give a little bow or curtsy? She was our math master today. Great job. Excellent job, everybody. I hope to see some of you tomorrow at the Christmas parade. Who's going to come to the Christmas parade, do you think?
Me, I might.
From 4:30 in the afternoon to 5:30.
I don't know.
You just drive by.
I might. Oh,
I really know.
It depends.
Bye.
Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye. Ouch.
Bye. And I'm coming to the parade.
Bye. Have a great break.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. The
Bye.
recording's still there.
Wait, is the teacher even on here?
The teacher's not here.
Oh God, she left it on recording. Did she just get?
Someone has to invite her.
In case I can invite her, maybe because.
I'm gonna invite her.
Okay, you can invite her.
I'll try. No.
I know how to. So it says add people, and I will.
You just need to do the add people.
Then.
thing. Okay, I don't want to. It's gonna be scary.
I did it.
Okay, it's telling me to enter my email, so I'm not gonna do it. Is she coming? Wait, I think she forgot reading groups.
No, remember we don't have reading groups on Fridays.
Oh yeah.
Funny.
What for someone else?
Yeah, we're the only people. Hello, you need to stop the recording, man.